Well, here we are again, another day's walking. I left you yesterday up in the mountains in the snow, and we were still climbing at that point. We got to about 2,500 metres and the snow got thicker. There was one particular pass that we went up. Excuse me, we're walking a bit of an alpine trail here, so that's, excuse, watch my footing, and we'll have people falling over, including myself at one point, but it's the nature of the beast, I think. But one pass we went up yesterday, the snow was sort of about knee height in places, which was amazing, but so tiring. I mean, at the end of the walk, it was about a 10-mile walk, I think we worked it out as, and everybody suffered, you know, some more than others. At the beginning of that hill, my legs, I thought, wow. Loads of people got sunburnt. Thankfully, I haven't. But what a day, what a trip, what an amazing experience it was. Very hard. And we found out that Mohammed, who led our main guide, and we had another guide with us, Hassan, who was with us earlier today. He was basically sort of trailblazing because the snow was so deep, they didn't know whether we'd be able to actually do the walk. Because it was so thick, and you were literally in the middle of nowhere. But the stillness, the quiet, it was unbelievable. I wish you could have been there, because I'm very, very glad that I was. But we all came back tired but thoroughly exhilarated. And today we've come up. We're up in here. How can you see this? This is like you might be able to hear the water up into a river valley around the corner from our village, and we've walked up about 3 hours walk up. And it's quite rocky. I don't think you can see it below me. It's actually quite rocky trails here, because a lot of the snow on this side of the mountain has gone. As you can see around me, it's still there, and we've just climbed up to a bit further up where we've had our lunch, sort of another one of those plateaus. And several of us, I think it was about 6 of us, did like an extra, well, half-hour walk it was supposed to be. It turned into about an hour and a half's walk. But once again, across some of these big fields, up through thick snow drifts. Hang on a minute, I'm going down here. Don't want to do my ankle, that wouldn't be very good, would it? But once again, a great experience, and I'm very glad that we took the time to do that. But one thing I will say is the food that we've had, the lunches, the 2 lunches we've had out, because they come up by mule. There's a mule that brings our lunch up from our riad, and then they cook it and prepare it, and then we have it, and then the mule goes back. As it happens today, the mule has actually taken one of our party back, because he did the extra bit of the walk that I did. But he slipped, not very nice actually, and he did his knee in. He's been trying to carry on, but luckily there was a mule at hand to take him back. I'm not sure I want to do it in this, but it's the lesser of 2 evils for him anyway. But the food, absolutely wonderful stuff. Obviously all freshly made. We've had a bit of pasta today, some fish, some vegetables. Obviously we have couscous, and we have tagines, and we have all that stuff. But the fruits, oranges like you've never had before, literally just picked off of the trees. Stunning, very, very good. I can't say anything better than that, really. Another great walk. This is going to be, we started at 9:30. I don't think we'll be back 4 or 5 o'clock tonight. We weren't back till 6 o'clock yesterday, so that gives you the indication. We're not walking particularly fast, as you can see from what I'm doing now, but I can thoroughly recommend it. And one thing I will mention, I was meant to mention before, was about the languages, because although obviously Morocco is known as being an Arabic country, up here, and actually quite a lot of the country, the main language is Berber, which are the original tribes people in Morocco, but they had to learn Arabic when Islam came to the country back in 600-700s AD, because obviously the Quran and Islam is conducted in Arabic, but also French, because this was a French protectorate. They were in charge until independence in 1956, and a lot of people speak French, so we've been having to learn a bit of that as well as we go along, refreshing my schoolboy French. But anyway, we're going upwards into another valley. I'll leave you here. Tomorrow we're doing another walk. I don't think it's going to be quite as long as this one, but we're having to change things because of the nature of the snow and how thick it's been since we've been here. As I said before, that has made the trip so much better in lots of different ways. It would have been good, but just adds that little bit of extra variety. But the scenery is absolutely stunning. Anyway, hopefully I shall speak to you tomorrow, inshallah.